channel. I've decided today to ask Quetzalcoatl for a message of guidance, and the four cards we received were the Lovers, Understanding, Balanced Forces, and Humor. So for the first card, the Lovers is typically associated with like romantic love, but in this deck, it actually speaks a lot about compassion. So whereas like the physical and sexual energies, that's more of like a 3D thing. It's not even like on the highest level forms of love. And especially like obviously romantic love is kind of seen as a really big deal in our society, but it's really just a little droplet in comparison to all the types of love that we carry and that we experience in the world around us in our whole lives. And understanding, like, this speaks about how love is the flower, but compassion is the fragrance. So being able to step beyond just just the physical, being able to go to a soul level, to merging of souls, to truly understanding others, and being able to see not just the physical, but to really understand them as that bigger, encompassing soul level being. And from there, it speaks of how compassion is love and meditation. And it can be easy to say, oh yeah, I love other people, or I accept people, things like that. But to really be able to hit that next level where you are being compassionate, because obviously it's easy to be loving towards people when they're being easier to deal with, but it can be harder to have that same energy when people are being frustrating, when people are reacting from their pains, from their traumas, from their insecurities. And it doesn't mean putting up with those type of behaviors, but just holding the space of understanding like people have all these other things that they're carrying, and just having that like, hey, like I understand that this is where you're at, but I'm still sending you love. I'm still understanding that there is more to this story, that there is more to the surface levels that I'm seeing, and holding that space for others, especially when they frustrate us. Like if you think of like the most frustrating person in your life, that's easily the hardest person to have compassion for, and understandably so. And again, this isn't about being a pushover or allowing anybody to step over your boundaries, but understanding that a lot of people have these layers that they haven't healed through, and just holding that space. It doesn't even have to be anyone that you directly deal with, and this definitely doesn't mean that you should be dealing with that person, but to just love people for the sake of loving people, and understanding why others have become who they are. And this is, again, just love in general. This doesn't even have to be any type of romantic type of love. This is just that understanding of having that space for others. Even, again, strangers you come around that maybe upset you or frustrate you. Understanding, like, hey, that is where that person is at. And I hope that they find their healing. I hope that they find whatever they need that will help them through life to become who they're supposed to be. And for the second card, we got Understanding. So as you see, this little bird, he is behind this cage, and he's really timid, not ready to fly yet, but it's just a cage of his own mind. It's like you see this space. He actually had space all along to escape the cage, And as you see, it's melting away, and it's finally time for this little bird to get that courage to understand, like, wow, like here I was behind these bars this whole time when actually I was free all along. I could have been in the sky with whether this is projects, whether this other people. The cage was of their own mind, of their own making, and they were just too afraid to step into who they've always been and accept that love. And that's where compassion comes in, because it's like, either whether you're this bird or it's others around you, it's a lot of time people just get in their own ways. They've let the harsh times that have happened in life keep them from even bothering to go forward, or keep them from even understanding, like, hey, we are the same. I'm I have these wings too. I'm able to do this. I belong in the sky also. I belong with this family, with this flock, with these other beings, other people, other energies that are like me. I've just been spending so much time afraid that I wasn't allowing myself to enjoy the life I could have been enjoying. And they are obviously are here waiting for the bird. Like, they can't make the bird fly. He has to decide to spread his wings and go. He has to decide, like, to stop being afraid, and that he's ready, that once he realizes, like, I have had this freedom the whole time. I've been able to fly, and I belong in the sky. Not only do am I able to do it, but that's actually my natural state of being. I have these wings. We are the same. We all belong together. And again, this could be any type of thing. So just having that freedom, finally understanding that you are free to do all these things. You are free to belong. And if this does speak of having issues with belonging, it's a lot of times that we get in our own way because of our own fears, our own insecurities, our own thought patterns that are telling us, like, oh, they won't accept me, or I don't belong, or what if this happens? What if that happens? And letting go of those fears, like just allowing yourself to be free and to be yourself. Because whatever you're looking for, whatever this might represent, it's out there for you already. It's already waiting for you whenever you're ready to step into who you are. And with these two cards coming out together, it almost reminds me of the parable, the prodigal son, that it's just like having that space for people who maybe are in this timid state, who need that compassion. And again, they're not stopping like what they're doing. They're allowing themselves to enjoy the sky, to enjoy the sun, to enjoy their wings and fly, but they're also welcoming with open arms this little bird that is still too scared, that still doesn't understand that they have that freedom to spread their wings and to join this heavenly place with them. So just again, they're not making themselves go into the cage with the bird. They are like, hey, we are here. We are on this higher plane. We are enjoying ourselves. We are enjoying life. And we love you. We have this compassion for you. And whenever you're ready to let go of the fears or the pains, like, you can come up here and fly with us. And, we'd love to have you here with us. So they're embodying this this beyond just the physical, beyond just like, oh, I love you, this compassion, this idea of we can care for you, and it doesn't have to mean that we're going to be behind the bars too. It doesn't have to mean that we're going to be afraid, that we're going to sit back. But we understand where you're coming from. We understand why you're afraid. You've been in this cage for a long time. And again, once you've decided, like, I can melt these bars away, I can stop being afraid, and I can realize, like, I've been a bird all along and I've been able to fly all along. And the bird needs to have compassion for themselves too, because I think it's easy for people to, once they've kind of realized that, to feel regret, like, oh, all this time I could have been in the sky and I wasted so many years in this cage. I wasted so many years being afraid. But there's a lot of reasons why people stay in that cage. There's a lot of reasons why people aren't ready to fly yet. And again, just having that compassion either for yourself or for the individuals who are still in that stage of life, and just allowing them, like, hey, whenever you're ready, you can make that choice, but also understanding that that's the choice for them to make. And no one can make those choices for ourselves, just like we can't make it for other people. But once you understand, like, I'm free and I'm finally able to, whenever I'm ready, I can be up in the sky also. And just being okay with that and being ready for that leap into a really beautiful experience that you can have for yourself. And the third card we got was Balanced Forces. So this card speaks more about, like, embracing and encompassing the masculine and feminine, and understanding that we have both of those within us. And if you're noticing that you're lacking either or, just really trying to encompass all of it. Because when we go past just the physical and we go to higher energies, it's all merged together. Like, we have all of that within us. And understanding, like, whenever you're ready to activate those, to just step into whatever it is you're needing more. Because as you see, it's like we have these energies that can help us. And a lot of times, some people might be more on the masculine side, some people might be more on the feminine side, just depending on whatever you've tended to have to lean more into. And whatever you're noticing that you're lacking in your life, just trying to embrace those energies more. It'll help just balance everything out. And, we need to have both of those. We need nurturing, but we also need that go-getting, like, passionate energy also. It's like, just like we have all these different planets that encompass different energies, but we contain all of those planet placements within our own astrology charts. It's like everybody, regardless which planet you're ruled by, we still have all of those in our charts. So understanding which one you might need more of at this time is going to help you embrace more of these energies that you're needing to step into in order to be more well-rounded for whatever it is that you're going through right now. And for the last card, we got Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So for this, it's just understanding that regardless of what things happen in life, just finding more joy in your life. It's all humans, all animals even, have that need for play. It's like, it's easy to allow things to get dreary or to kind of get jaded, stuck in ruts, or even to just get finicky about things that in the grand scheme really aren't that important, really aren't that serious. So giving yourself space to laugh at yourself sometimes, to have that fun, whether it's just being around people that help you have more of that energy, watching your movies or shows that just make you laugh, that you enjoy, and just allowing yourself to be silly too. It's easy to get really serious about things, to take, again, little things, sometimes, making mountains out of molehills. So just allowing yourself to have a little more fun, to have a little more ease in your life when you notice that you're kind of getting really serious. Because it's like, it could be little things that you find yourself getting mad about, like, oh no, I got like a grease stain on my shirt that I liked, or I got, like this person cut me off in traffic. It's like things that at the time when you're kind of stuck in it, you're really upset about, or you're just making a big deal about, just kind of stepping back and being like, this really is not so bad. It's like, it's okay. Like, allowing yourself to be frustrated, yeah, when things happen, but just not taking yourself too seriously sometimes, because obviously it's like there are like huge problems in life that definitely allow yourself to feel whatever you need to, but that's just asking you to be a little more lighthearted in general and just allow yourself to have fun, because that'll also help clear out some of these issues of imbalances of energy. Because if you're getting a little too serious, then these energies are getting messed up. So just being able to push into either energy that you're needing more of, and just taking more breaths, to laugh, to just relax, to just play around. It's like a lot of people, especially as you get older, kind of forget that play aspect. So just allowing yourself to find some time to just laugh, to just relax a little, and that'll help with any kind of energies you might have that are making you feel a little more tense or a little more frustrated about things. But that's the message for today, and thank you for your time, and happy May Day. Thank you.